once and then twice, it just kind of really just slaps you right across the face. No one talks about it. No one prepares you for these type of literally life-changing decisions.
I'm Karina Rubio, and this is my husband.
Gabriel Rubio.
We are a Forever Footprints family. We found out we were pregnant with Charisma, that's her name. 2 weeks after our wedding, we found out. Like, we were not expecting, we were not trying. Like I said, we were just going to school. We had just graduated from college. We got married. That was not the plan, but we were just happy. Everything was fine. Everything was normal. My pregnancy, I had no morning sickness ever. I had no discomfort, nothing. Everything was normal and perfect. But on Thanksgiving night, I started bleeding a little bit. The first thing the doctor said was, "I'm so sorry." And I'm just like, "Wait, what do you mean I'm so sorry? I feel my baby moving." And he's like, "Your bag is coming out." They decided to still try to prevent me from delivering, to keep the baby in as long as possible for her. So I was in there for a week almost. I was so happy because we made it to 24 weeks. They gave me the steroid shots. The NICU down there was ready just for us, just in case. The baby was moving all the time, so I was fine. But that Friday night, I started to feel feverish, and I kind of told my husband, I'm like, "I don't feel well, like I'm feverish." A nurse, I told her, she took my temperature, but I didn't have a fever. Now that I think about it, it was because I had just drank water. So she obviously didn't pick up the fever. But during the next day, I went to sleep. The next day, they came and checked me like normal. They could not find her heartbeat anymore. They noticed I did have a fever. So they were like freaking out, and doctors come in with like the ultrasound and cannot find a heartbeat. I delivered her naturally. They told me that the reason it was because of an infection. I wanted answers. I wanted to know, well, why? Why is my cervix opening when it's not supposed to? And they told me that they believe that I had a condition called incompetent cervix. Pretty much you don't know you have it until you're pregnant. They found this procedure. It's essentially a permanent cerclage that you could put in before pregnancy or after, or during like the first stage of pregnancy, that just pretty much holds your uterus or your cervix closed enough for you to have like your normal period and to get pregnant naturally and all that. But my insurance would not cover it. My insurance said that they would cover it only if I had multiple losses or a failed transvaginal cerclage. We raised money. Our family and friends helped us. We found a doctor that was able to give us a cash price. We got that done. And after that, I was like, okay, let's try. We want to try to have a baby now, because even though we weren't trying before, now we were really excited. We really want to have our baby and give Charisma a baby brother or sister. And we tried. We started seeing an acupuncturist. We started seeing a fertility doctor for about a year. After that, we did fertility treatments. We just decided to stop trying. We were like, no, it's so stressful. It's very expensive. Like, let's just live our lives and let's see what happens. We stopped with medications and then went on our trip. And then we came back and found out on my birthday that I was pregnant again. I was just like, oh my God, finally, because I had really given up. I was like, it's up to you. If you want me to have a baby, then if not, then maybe I just can't get pregnant. We were happy, we were ecstatic, but in our ultrasound, the doctor told us that there was something wrong, that he didn't believe our baby was going to be viable more than a month or two. It was supposed to be our anniversary. We were supposed to be happy announcing our pregnancy, and it just turned into decision after decision. I could see that she was not moving a lot anymore. Her heartbeat was slowing down. So we knew it was a matter of time. The only issue was I had the cerclage, so I couldn't afford to wait longer than 2-3 weeks more, because then they would have to do more riskier procedures on me. It would risk future pregnancies. It would even risk the baby. They didn't know what type of condition she actually had. They just knew that she was not going to be viable. that's when they noticed his heartbeat was going slower, and then they inserted potassium to make it stop the heart. And then that was, I think, the worst part ever, because we could hear them tell us, 160, 130, 80, and then like finally, okay, boom, there's no heartbeat. So it's just like, it was horrible. After we lost our first child, I contacted one of the Forever Footprints support groups, and they were able to take us that same weekend. So it was just amazing how it was so fast. Everything was so fast, like so many people supporting us, so many people helping us. And then when we finally found out we were pregnant again, we were so happy. They were so welcoming, they were supporting of that too. During our second loss, we were kind of grieving differently. So we were not communicating very well. We were getting very distant from each other because he was grieving on his own, I was grieving on my own. And Forever Footprints group helped us get closer together.
This organization has helped open up and express, especially for the husbands or the men on the side. It has a place where you're not alone. There's just a lot of other people who, gone through the same situation or even worse situations, and everyone's there they're open to discuss it. They are a safe place where you're not judged. It makes and breaks people, makes you stronger. Some couples, their relationship and their families are just destroyed, and you really just need to seek help. You're not alone. There are people out there who really have gone through, the same or even worse situations they can relate. You can talk and you can discuss it. So I think, things can change, and there can be more research on it, and especially more help as well. And I think that's where Forever Footprints is really their footprint really is to get all that done.